Hey guys, welcome back to another Capital Gains 500 video, and today we got something very exciting. We got GNUS back in the news, back at it again. Of course, whenever they make a small movement, the CEO and all their PR people go to the press and tell everybody what's up. And obviously people are still crazy about GNUS brands, that this little news brought up the stock significantly, as much as today, just only today, all the way up to $2 for a total high gains of around 37%. That is crazy. That's a lot of gains in one day. But unfortunately, it did not end there. The stock price quickly sold off and came back up and then sold off till the rest of the day. But it's still higher than before, for a total new gains today of almost 20%, 18.49 to be specific. And if you didn't know why the stock shot up today, it is because the company has announced that Mattel has started rolling out the Rainbow Rangers action figures across Walmart in the US, which this is good for their, obviously, for their diversity and get more publicity and get the kids rolling in with the action figures. This is obviously part of GNUS's big plan to be a large children's media company. And there is a lot of money in kids media. As you guys know, just on YouTube, there's a lot of people who make videos for kids, and their livelihood, it's really well paid. So obviously a company that's gonna focus on kids media and do their best should come out ahead. And GNUS brand has made a lot of moves. They have been acquiring a lot of brand deals. They have been acquiring a lot of deals in general, just like Rainbow Rangers going into Walmart stores, their cartoon channel going on in the App Store. I believe the way they want to make revenue there is making it free, but with ads. So they have a lot of plans to make money in the long run. But right now, I feel like the stock still gets beaten up. In my belief, the reason why this stock isn't shooting up or continuing to grow is because there's a lot of investors, and I will be specific to say retail investors, that got caught up into the hype, and now there's a lot of remorse with GNUS. So this could potentially be a great playoff to people who are very bullish on GNUS, but in the very, very, very long term. I would not even say this year. I would go into the way into the future ahead. Right here, looking at the weekly chart on GNUS, if I were to draw it out how I would like to see the progression of this company, it would be more like this, where in maybe 4 years, in 2024, the stock price is at $10. A nice slow and steady increase in their stock price. That way, through every quarter, they're beating their expectations, they're increasing their revenue, they're increasing their product line, they're increasing their viewership, they're increasing everything and increasing their market cap. It's not going to happen overnight again. This was way too much hype, too much to handle for the stock to be trading at this range at $10. It's just really out of this world. If you're bullish on GNUS, I'm here with you. I do agree with those who say you gotta wait, you gotta wait. I believe this stock is one that you do have to wait for a really large amount of time. But as you can see, if the stock price is trading at $1.73 right now, and it's just to go to $10, it's a multiple of almost 6 times for a capital gains percentage of 578%. That's outstanding. But again, this is going to require a lot of patience. The thing that I don't like about GNUS is that any moves that they make, they obviously get it in the press real fast. And what I don't like is this, to me, what looks like insider trading. I mean, come on. Volatility in the aftermarkets, like something's occurring. Why doesn't this movement happen at the market, like at the open? Because they get the news ahead. So I'm pretty sure some people have a tip of, oh, our toys are going in Walmart already, so those investors can buy the lowest possible and then ride the wave up from the retail people on the hype once again. I feel like, unfortunately, this is going to start trading a little bit sideways, if not declining a little bit again. This isn't significant enough to keep the price up and keep it going, even though, again, today it was an outstanding day. It's just one day, and you also have to realize that it's compared to the last day. If you compare these gains to the last week, as we can do on Robinhood by clicking the week tab, it's only up 2.34%. Not significant. Of course, on the 1 day chart, it looks great. It looks amazing, 18%. But if we look at the one week, it's barely catching up, letting some people breathe on who were buying at a high low, maybe even able to cash out, and that's why you got a lot of volume on selling from the midday till the end. It seems to me that there's still a lot of resentment. This is gonna take a lot of time to grow. If you're bullish, you're gonna have to be very patient. The way I personally am planning to trade this, and I just did not get the option to, because I was actually waiting. Like I said, I'm also bullish now because I'm seeing that this company is doing as much as it can, but the stock price is another thing. I'm focusing on, okay, what are they doing? Are they actually working towards making this a business to thrive in the future? As you guys know, a lot of you guys know, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a large investor. Right now, he's holding a lot of warrants to buy GNUS. I believe at the stock price at $1.30, $1.20, somewhere around there. So I wanted to invest like Arnold and get in it at that price, but I cannot get a great deal because I'm not a institutional investor. I'm not a certified accredited investor to kind of strike up a deal like that. So the other thing that I could personally do as a retail investor is play the options. And today, as you can see, the options went bananas, especially when the ones that are expiring this Friday. That's very short term, and that's way too risky. Like for me to go to August 14th and buy calls for that week, yes, they're $35. And if I buy one, at most I'm going to lose $35. But if I want to have a really good payday and I'm bullish and I'm believing that this stock price can go up in the future, I want to go all the way till January 15th, 2021 and buy calls there. We do have that premium of the theta, but the most inexpensive in my eyes is the one that's in the money already. The one that with the strike price of $1. Why? Because the premium that I'm paying for the time to have this option all the way till January 15th, 2021 is an approximate amount of $15. If GNUS can go from $1.75 to, let's say, $2.50, I can profit two ways: by selling my options contract or by executing my calls, buying the shares at this price, and then it's already trading at $2.50, $3, and then selling them at the higher ask of current trading. So this is what I wanted to do. Like I said, kind of joining in Arnold Schwarzenegger's investment on GNUS. I wanted to do this with options. So it comes down to almost the same aspect of a trade, but this is just me. I'm just giving you guys an example of how I want to play out GNUS, especially for that leverage of percentage gains. As you can see, it didn't go crazy today with the calls, but again, this is about being patient. I believe tomorrow it's going to continue to slowly sell off. I mean, the news that they're in Walmart, that's great, but it's not revenues. It's not beating Q2, Q3. It's not beating analysts' expectations of what they're going to make. So I'm unfortunately going to say that it's going to continue to go down. Maybe tomorrow, maybe by the end of the week, it'll go down 10% in total. So then the stock price is going to be trading at $1.50 to $1.60. Unfortunately, that's what I believe. I don't see it. I don't see people coming in and buyers buying it up for just the heck of it. I do see just a lot of people who are wanting to hold this long term start buying it at the low prices. But if we look at the history from before today, it was in a steady decline, unfortunately. So this stock is still a tricky one. It is a penny stock, but like I showed you, the only way I would play this stock out is by options. I wanted to buy my options around $1.30, $1.35. Today's news beat me to it, so the stock price went up. So now I have to wait again to either try to buy it at a lower ask or maybe cave in and buy the option already. The reason why, like I said, I was waiting to buy a GNUS options contract is because I actually did want to buy an options contract around here at around $2, but then I just slowly started seeing that every day it was going down. This spike gave me hope, like, oh damn, I should have done it. Just like how here it happened, here it also happened where there was a spike and I was like, oh, I should have bought my call. But at the end, it still didn't work out because there was a quick sell off that one day, decline, a pump today, and I believe there's going to be a decline. So be careful with GNUS. A lot of people are really hating on this stock now. Before they loved it, but now a lot of people dislike it. In my viewpoint, once again, I'm a little bit bullish bullish on it. But in a speculative term, the most I think I will put up in this stock would be like $100 to $200 in options, and then just hold them for the long run, see what happens. Maybe my $100 could potentially go to 1,000 because options do have that leverage, but they're also very, very risky. The only way I'm trying to protect myself is by buying in the money. But again, if Genius starts trading under $1, I'm out of the money and I'm already at a loss. So even options are very tricky and very scary. If you don't know what options are, do not do them. Do your own research and be careful with them. This was just me bringing you guys the news of Genius. It's pop. It's not going to keep running up. I don't see it trading sideways in the aftermarket, pre-market. The stock market just closed. I don't see it opening tomorrow and for some whatever reason going up. Maybe it will. I mean, like, there's always those people who are like, whoa, what happened? I'm gonna buy. I don't want to miss the wave of it going up, but unfortunately I believe it's ultimately still going to continue down, as I said, to $1.50 to $1.60. If not, if this downtrend continues to execute, it'll just keep going down all the way, unfortunately, to the $1.30 mark, which is where like I said, I wanted to buy my options contract. So by then maybe I'll revisit it. I'll let you guys know what I do with Genius. I have not been doing any trades with Genius. I've been just keeping an eye on it. I know a lot of people are, especially because a lot of people are holding it in their portfolio. Unfortunately, 190,000 people just on Robinhood alone, and I believe most of them are being bag holders. Today must have been like, oh yes, come on, let me cash out, but it was just not enough. The most they got to was $2, but I know a lot of people have been purchasing Genius for over $2, so they're still in the red, unfortunately. When do you cut your losses? When do you buy Genius? That is totally up to you. I cannot say. I cannot give it an opinion. I am just a stock investment news channel, drama channel. I'm trying to bring you guys the best education as possible to my understanding and my ability and in my opinion. So don't take whatever I say to heart. I mean, I could be totally wrong, and tomorrow Genius does go to the moon. It goes up another 50 cents just for whatever reason. I don't know why, but to me, the probability of this happening is very unlikely. I see the probability of continuing the downtrend more highly than it to shoot up once again tomorrow. So that's why it's important for me to let you guys know my opinion. Like, I think it's gonna go down. Don't get sucked into it. Oh, there was a pump. Come on, let's continue it up. Like, again, especially with a lot of people holding a bag, like that's what they want, and maybe they're saying I'm averaging down. I believe in the long run, it could work out in the super long run, but you got to be patient. You're going to be looking into months, maybe if not years ahead. Best of luck to you guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have any comments down below, let me know. Are you holding Genius? What's your investment plan with Genius? Let us know. At what price tag did you purchase? I'm very curious. And if you're not subscribed, you best be subscribed for the best stock news investment channel. And before clicking off, remember to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Dog.
Godspeed indeed.
Vehicle pitching downrange.